She always makes me feel joyful. I think she brings joy to whatever situation she's in. And even when things are not what I would like, she has shown me joy in some way. And that's what I think of when I think of Sister Nancy.
She's always smiling. At least anytime I've seen her, she's always been very up. She handles a lot of the difficulties that she has from that office in a very peaceful, calm kind of manner.
Doesn't matter whether she interacts with students, faculty, staff, neighbors, external community. Sister Nancy is always seems to be in tune with the other person, people around her, and that's what we're going to miss most.
She is the epitome of service, always caring and sharing and giving to others. She is the best of the best.
And I think it comes from her love for everything. Life, to laugh, definitely students. She would do anything for students, and I think that that's what we're going to miss about her most, is her love and zest for life on campus.
She helped me get a shrew out of my office one day, about 5 years ago. Little tiny furry shrew. I didn't even know what it was. Sister saw it, she goes, "That's a shrew." I said, "Great, get it out of my office." So she got out of my office, but it's not just the shrew, it's how she handled the shrew. She took it back to where she lived. She put it in the garden area, and that shrew still might be living today. And that's Sister Nancy in a nutshell. She's a shrew, but you gotta love her.
I think Sister Nancy, is a real person with real feeling and compassion. She does everything with all her heart, with real intention, and I think this is all we should be.
She is so accommodating and willing to work with any and everybody, and so forgiving in terms of any differences of opinion.
I think she's the most accepting person I have ever met in my whole life, and she embodies the Franciscan ideal of inclusion and acceptance of all people and all creation.
We're trying to dedicate a butterfly garden to her because she's free as a butterfly, happy, always pleasant, beautiful in spirit and disposition, and loving.
Because when she enters a room, she lights it up.
And it's because she is special in every way. Always available, always caring, always willing to help. And that's special because she's probably the only person I've ever met that's always like that.
And it reminds me of what our speaker said about Francis of Assisi. His life was not easy, but he took such great joy in it that it spread. And that's how Sister Nancy affects me.
Her interaction with everyone from the smallest child to the older adults has been timeless from 21 years ago until today. She has not changed one bit in her mannerisms and her connections the whole time.
After spending my formative years in Catholic school, I never dreamed I'd be friends with a nun. But for the last 2.5 decades, Sister Nancy has been a friend to all of us in the Madonna community, and it has been an honor and a privilege to have worked with her. Godspeed, Sister Nancy, and may your return visits to Madonna be plentiful and frequent.